Yeah, so good evening, all. Hope the document which I've shared is visible to everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, okay. So let's start without a delay. So we are in our second session of acquisition management. So we discussed about how the organization or corporate plans for acquiring the most talented people, what are the strategies they lay out to attract those top talents to their organization. And we have seen, there is a quite a difference between regular recruitment process and the acquisition process. So this regular recruitment process, no, it's all about, recruiting and selecting the workforce, the candidates for a particular job or for a particular project for, uh, what do you say, on a temporary basis. So these people are there, they can be hired either for the operational level work or for the, the middle management work. So this for a temporary reason. And but talent acquisition, no, like it will happen for acquiring the top talented people for the top management. That is not for the top level management to take up the roles, to take up the positions in the top levels of management in the corporates. So that is the main difference. And talent acquisition doesn't go with the conventional way of recruitment and selection. Okay, so in most cases, the company won't advertise that there is a an opportunity or there is a requirement for talented people, no, for our top level management. They don't do that as in a regular recruitment process. So instead, what they do is they keep searching for the people, and even if there is no vacancy available, or even if there is no position to be filled up, if they come across a very strong profile of a talented people, no, like they usually recruit them. They usually, select those persons based on many criterias, based on their experience, based on their education, based on their skill set. It could be anything. Okay. And but though it is not a conventional way of recruitment, the process once a candidate has been has been, what do you say, highlighted. Once they have highlighted a prospective candidate for a particular role in top management, the other process of recruitment, no, like that happens the same. The screening of the application and calling the candidate for the interview, going through all the candidates, educational and credentials and everything, their experience, and checking up with the previous organizations, and like checking for even few organizations, they check for the credit scores as well, no, of few employees. Okay, when they are planning to take up for the top management, they check the credit scores of the candidates as well. So all the procedures remains the same. Okay, so the only differences, it will be not like a regular recruitment process. So once a candidate has been observed into the system, observed into the organization, so then comes the training, introducing the induction program and training program and everything. Okay, so the candidate will be introduced to the organization, its culture, its values, its top management, its processes, its functions, the departments, and everything. So this process may go on. It may go on for a minimum of 1 month to maximum of 6 months, and then the candidate will be absorbed into the management completely. So this is how the process goes. So before going for recruitment process, or let it be for talent acquisition, so job analysis and job design has to be clearly defined, clearly understood. So you have to know for what kind of job, for what kind of role you need to hire hire a candidate. So is it necessary right now? And what should be the qualifications of the candidate? and what role the candidate is going to take up in the organization, and the basic qualification, the experience things and everything, the skill set and everything. And they should also know, like, have a clear idea about how the candidate has to be trained up. There are many ways of training: on the job training, off the job training, simulation training. So how the candidate know, once know, like, recruited and selected, how they will be know, like, trained in the organization. Okay, so that all those things, no, it has to be clearly defined. So once a job analysis is done, job design could be like explained to the candidate. That is the responsibilities of that candidate, to whom they have to report to. So what are their day-to-day activities, what they have to do in the organization, and which is their team, and like the leave policies and everything, like about the job. So that is job design. Yeah, so we have discussed those things, and we have seen the main difference between talent acquisition and like the recruitment process. And then what else? Yeah, acquisition strategies and channels. In what are all the ways the organization can like acquire the top talents? Okay, so acquisition strategies we have seen, through recruitment. No, like many things have to be like taken into consideration. Like before, like going for talent acquisition, that we have discussed. And there are two ways: internal and external ways. Internal ways is to know, like, take up the existing employees. Okay, so existing employees, you're like taking into the stream, that in the name of promotion or in the name of transfer, you're like taking up the employees within your organization to the top level. So there are many advantages here. You don't have to specially train those candidates, train those people, because they already know the organization since they are working here. And another thing is, you don't have to know, like, train them, or know, like, make them introduce to know the policies, company policies or procedures, guidelines, because they already know it. So you can save time and money. You can save energy, like when you're taking the talents within the organization. Okay, so that is the benefits. But there are disadvantages as well. Since the candidate knows about the organization well enough, few things the candidate may not take up so seriously. So yeah, that could be a disadvantage. And the second thing is, look, if it is a fresher, someone know, like, out from the out, know, like from the source which is from outside, you can easily know, like, train up that candidate. You can know, like, mold the candidate according to your like stream, according to your process. But since these people are already in the organization, whom you have picked up for top management level, they may be knowing, like all the in and outs, all the like the structure, and who are the big shots in the organization, what they have to do, like, to cope up with the organization and its policies. They know very well. They know all about the internal politics and everything happening there. So like you cannot mold them, okay, since they are already from the organization. So the other sources, external sources, and taken from outside. The advantages, yes, you could easily mold them. You could know, like, train them according to your expectation, according to the organization's expectation. You can train them, and yeah, those are the advantages. But the disadvantages, you have to spend some time. No, it takes some time. It takes some no, like, money, energy, skill, no, like, to train up those candidates, no, who are from the outside. So both has no, like, advantages and disadvantages. So other ways, no, like, there are very modern acquisition strategies also, no, like, most of the companies follow, especially after globalization. The first among one is campus recruitment. Before globalization, campus recruitment was happening only in IIMs and IITs in India. Okay, but not no, like in other private colleges or universities. No, it was not happening. But after globalization, this campus recruitment strategy, it has become a huge hit, no, especially with the IT industry. So getting the freshers, no, freshly out from the college, freshly out from the university. Okay, so there is always no, like, it's a easy way to know, like, acquire the top talents. It could be based on their marks, based on their performance, during the no, like, the course, whatever they have, based on the projects they have involved with, the projects they have done. And it could be based on the roles, no, like leadership roles they have taken up when they were like studying in the college or university. It could be like anything, any criteria, they could be like it could be taken. And like another interesting factor is many companies look into the attendance percentage of the candidates. So that's something like new, because the companies strongly believe that a candidate who was regular in college, regular in the university, would be regular in work as well. They don't hire the candidates who are irregular to college, whose attendance percentage is low, because like these candidates will not be regular if they are given the opportunity to work in the organization. They may not take things seriously, and they may be like taking leave frequently. They may not be informing their leaves, their absence. So these sort of things like which is taken into consideration very seriously by the organization. So attendance percentage, so that also is one of the the basic criteria for selecting a candidate who is like freshly out of the college or university. So why it works? Access to eager, moldable talent with fresh knowledge, cost-effective way to build a talent pipeline, brand building among the next generation, and high energy and willingness to learn, because these are young minds, right? So they will be like interestingly, they will be like learning everything. And when they are like offered attractive salaries, benefits, and perks, they get attracted to it. And sometimes the brand image of the company, like that also improves, boost their morale. So they tend to stay with the organization for a quite long time. So imagine, like companies like IBM or Microsoft, or like Infosys, when they hire people, freshly out of the college, the brand image itself, boosts the morale of the candidates, the fresh candidates. So they tend to stay with the company, at least for 5 years or 7 years, after gaining enough experience. And only if they wish, if they are not happy about something in the company, they tend to like leave the organization and go to the another organization. Otherwise, like they stick on to the same brand, that is the same organization. So then is the social media hiring. That is this is another the new strategy, companies take into, and this is very like famous. This is not like so famous for the last 10 to 12 years. Okay, not very recently. And like there are many social media platforms, like LinkedIn. There is another platform called the org, the org. So where you can like register your profile, like create a profile for yourself, mentioning like your educational credentials, your work experience, and everything where you're working. So it acts as a digitized form of like your biodata. It's a digitized biodata, of you, if you have an account in portals like LinkedIn or the org. So companies do have like they too have like their own login credentials or their own account in these social media platforms. So when they come across a top talent, so like they get attracted towards the skill set of the particular candidate, and they get hired. Okay, they called for the interview process. They first introduce themselves to the candidate, or sometimes the candidate may introduce themselves like to the HR, or like to the the process, I mean the recruitment team, of a particular organization. So in that way, they come into contact with each other through the social media platforms, and this recruitment selection can happen. So LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, many like social media platforms are there. So game changing statistics, that is like why it has become huge hit. 87% of recruiters use LinkedIn regularly. Social recruiting reduces cost per hire by 50%, because here the company don't have to advertise through any other media, right? So it makes very easier. So all they have to do is the recruitment team or the HR manager, what they have to do is just browse through the like the LinkedIn profiles of like few candidates, or just like give a like a prompt, like like for searching a particular skill set, like which a candidate have. So easily like you can filter out the candidates, from your location, from international location, whether it's for like offline job or online job or a hybrid kind of a job. So for everything, you can like easily make the recruitment process. And companies using social media for recruitment are 58% more likely to attract the top talent. And the third one is employee reference. So this is almost available in like many corporates and MNCs. Through existing employees referrals, recruitment and selection will happen. Referred employees are 4 times more likely to be hired because you believe in your employee and this employee suggests you someone and you believe in that employee as well. Okay, because and the employee who has been referred will like stick on to the organization because like for some time because it is a kind of like what do you say, uh, since the referral has happened from one of his or her close associates, the employee intends to stick to the organization. And about the organization, the working culture, the environment, everything will be already shared by the close associate, right? So the candidate will already be knowing about the organization, who's who, what is the process, everything in and out of the organization the candidate will be knowing. So it will be easy for the candidate to easily adapt to the organization culture. So don't tend to stick on to the organization. So only 7% of applications come from referrals, but they represent 40% of all hires. Referral programs can reduce time to hire up to by 55%. So there are many ways to know for referral programs. There is a Dropbox program. You can just know like write the name of the candidate or no write drop the profile or the resume of the candidate you're willing to know like refer. And Tesla, like employees get rewards ranging from cash to exclusive Tesla merchandise. Okay, so these are the like promotional offers given to the employee if they have referred a right candidate. And like Zappos created a culture where referrals happen naturally because employees genuinely love working there. Or sometimes you can send directly the resume or biodata of the referral directly to the HR department. So there are many ways to go with this employee referral. And one more is through professional networks and industry events. Many industry events happen where the companies or departments of the companies they participate and they like meet each other. That is HR from one company like meets another HR from another company. And if there is a like good position for a like a candidate who has a good experience in HR functions, and this person can like refer the other HR from another company and the recruitment can happen. So through professional networks also and through industrial events also the recruitment may happen. So industry conferences and trade shows, there is like a lot of chance for the HR department or the HR people to meet the top talents. And sometimes they can meet in professional association meetings and sometimes in alumni networks or meetups and networking events and online professional communities. Then comes the recruitment agencies and headhunters. So this is rarely done because if the organization doesn't want to show up, that doesn't want to advertise that they are into a recruitment process. So what they do is they simply contact the recruitment agency. So silently, let the recruitment happens. They don't want to know, like let the public know, let the others know that they're recruiting, so they can go with this. So when they are worth it, exclusive level positions, so secretly they can like hire candidates and highly specialized technical roles, they can go with recruitment through recruitment agencies. Confidential searches, that is replacing someone sensitive in a sensitive position. If you're going to replace someone, like yeah, through recruitment agencies that can happen. When internal HR lacks capacity to expertise, that is when the internal HR department doesn't find a solution to to select the right candidate, then through recruitment agencies, the recruitment may happen. No voice from your side. Like, am I audible? No? My voice is audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe, Mr. AP, I think your network connection maybe, like might have a problem. Please check your network connection. Okay, so let's move forward. Yeah. So what are the new recruitment trends? What is going to like happen now or in the future? How the recruitment is going to happen? Through AI and automation, you have this like ATS and everything, application tracking system. So chatbots like they can now actually conduct the interview. Chatbots can now conduct the interview. AI can conduct the interview, and now screening of the applications can now like happen through AI or through automation. So many advanced technology has now like come in recruitment as well. So chatbots conduct initial screenings, AI matches candidates to roles based on skills and culture fit. Predictive analytics identify which candidates are most likely to succeed. And remote first recruiting, that is no global talent pools accessible to any company, because these LinkedIn platform, no, it's available everywhere, all over the world. So candidates or the talents from all over the world, no, like have account in LinkedIn, have account in Twitter, have account in Instagram. So no, it's easy to know like catch up the global talents as well. Virtual interviews and assessments become standard. Focus shifts from where you are to what you can do. So, no, like a remote company somewhere, no, like in Noida, or no, like somewhere in, no, like say, Kozhikode or wherever, no, like they can actually, no, like through digital platform itself, they can hire a candidate from Germany or from Canada or from France or from Philippines, anywhere from the world. So it's easily, like done. So everything happens no over the internet. The screening of the application through the AI chatbots and everything, the interviewing process, the recruitment training process, and the work process. Everything happens through internet. Employer branding. Companies compete for you. Glassdoor reviews matter more than ever. So there are no like platforms which can no like review the company, which can review a candidate. They will give no like some star values. They will give some no like scores for the companies and candidates. So such kind of platforms, no, it provides easy access for the candidates to connect with the organizations. And company culture videos and behind the scenes content, no, like about the companies, about their culture, about their working culture. So everything is no like easy for no like easily available in the internet, and any candidate can no can look into it. So if they are planning to know, like apply to the company. And purpose driven recruitment, that is, candidates want meaningful work. It's not like the typical conventional way of recruitment can no like process where no 100 candidates will know like send in their applications, screening will happen, everyone will be asked to know like come on one day, and the recruitment process no it goes from interview process go from morning 9 o'clock to evening 5 6 o'clock. So that will not happen here. So purpose driven recruitment. So strategic insights. So be omnipresent. This is for the candidates as well as for the companies. So be omnipresent, be present everywhere, be present in the online platforms, be present offline. So where and all, no, like the companies can no like advertise themselves, no, as the best company to work for. So they have to be present everywhere. At the same time, the candidates also no should be omnipresent. They should be no like socially available also. I mean, they should have a social media account like no in a LinkedIn or in no like say the org. They should have a social media account. Understand the channel. So no like what type of channel no would you like to take for no the recruitment process, whether it's campus recruitment or through social media or through referrals or networking events, through which channel no a company would like to decide to no like go for recruiting the top talent. So that they should be clear. They can go for no like multi-channel as well, and play the long game. The best opportunities often come from relationships built months or years in advance. That is why start networking before you need a job. That's why no like LinkedIn platform provides the networking options. You can no like network with any company, any global company, any person no like who occupies a higher position no in any global company, any international company. You can no like connect with them. So you have to know build a relationship, a good professional relationship with those candidates, with those people no who no occupy the top positions in the best companies. It's not about just finding people, it's about finding the right people. So that's the difference between recruitment and talent acquisition. So recruitment, it just recruits people no for a temporary purpose. So anytime the project gets over, no, the candidates may be laid off or candidates may be no like shifted to other projects. But no, Talent acquisition is something different because it's for no the strategy purpose. That is, the company wants the candidate to stay in the organization, to be with the organization for a long run. So that is a difference. So in today's market, recruitment is a two-way street. Companies are selling themselves to candidates just as much as candidates are selling themselves to companies. Organizations that understands this dynamic and use multiple channels strategically will win the talent war. So employer branding and candidate experience. So imagine a new company, or imagine like a company which is from another country, or like located somewhere else, other than the known locations. So first they have to like brand themselves. That is like they have to advertise themselves as the best brand to work for. First they have to like brand themselves so that they could attract the top talents. So, role of the company's image is a strong employer brand builds trust, credibility, and emotional connection with potential candidates. Now, you can check the, the origins of the company, whether a company is actually existing or not. You can check it in, like many websites like Glassdoor. No, there are many, like portals for that to checking the company's reliability, whether the company is actually existing or not. You can, like easily check. So if you have got a like what do you say, a recruitment letter or an interview letter, or a job invitation letter, from any company or from any department, like somewhere. So first check the authenticity of the company, authenticity of the person, who has sent you the mail. So there are many ways to do it. So it can be easily done online. Positive candidate experience creates lasting impressions even among rejected applicants. So many companies does that. Even if they don't hire that particular candidate who has applied for the post, so a formal email, a formal communication would be sent by the department, HR department, stating that they are not selecting the candidate for various reasons. And if they, if in case there is another opportunity in the future, they will definitely like consider the candidate. So this kind of like professional way of like rejecting the candidates that happens. uh, on the candidate side, if you see, yeah, that's a negative statement because the candidate is not getting selected. But on the other side, the candidate feels happy, or like feels respected, because the department from the company has taken effort to inform them that they will not be considered no for that position right now, and they will consider their profile for future purposes. So the candidate will be happy. They have a like they will have a high respect towards the organization. Company image influences a candidate's decision to apply, accept offers, or recommend the employer. Transparent communication and respectful processes enhance employer reputation. Great candidate experiences turn applicants into brand ambassadors. So, example is Google. Many companies are there. Let's take Google. So, candidates perceive Google as a place that values creativity, learning, and diversity. The main thing like with Google is there is no dress code. Google has no like never has any dress code. But the companies which was formed before, like Microsoft, or like say IBM, they had a dress code for their candidates. They had a proper like time, the working time and all, like they had those rules and regulations for the candidates like any other companies. But Google changed the complete scenario. So in Google, there is no preferred work timing. There is no timing such as 8 hours or 9 hours a day. So if you have completed your work, your part of the work on that particular day, you can like leave the company. You can leave for your work. I mean, leave for your like home. So then it's up to you. And in few projects, it's up to the candidate. Wherever they would like to sit and work on the project, they can work. It doesn't mean you have to come to the office and like work in your workstation. You can be at home, you can be at your college, you can be like in a public park, you can be in a cinema hall, anywhere you can do your work. The only thing is you have to complete your work on that particular day. You have to finish off the project, whatever deadlines they have given, you have to finish off. And another interesting thing about Google is, so they were the first company to not have any like don't have any regulations about the work attire. Okay, so you're welcome to know like wear anything as long as it is not no like so what do you say exposed thing. So you are welcome to know like wear any attire, casuals or formals is up to you. So this was no introduced by Google. And another thing was no like when you come into the campus, when you come to Google's campus, so it is not that you have to work in your workstation only. You can sit in cafeteria and do your work. You can sit in no lobby and do your work. You can sit in lounge. You can sit in the terrace, or you can sit in the no like balcony, wherever you would like to know like you work. You can sit and work. So these were the new things, no, which attracted the candidates. The hiring process is structured, transparent, and focused on skills rather than credentials alone. So Google didn't see the candidate's credentials, how much is the percentage of mark, and no like what are the candidate no like good at. So that thing they haven't seen. All they have seen was no the skill set of the candidate. Interview experiences emphasize problem solving and real world thinking, creating engagement rather than intimidation. Google is very famous for its interview process. So the way the interviewers ask the questions they ask, no, it's actually no like very interesting, and it's no like actually very famous in the IT industry. It will not be like a traditional interview pattern on like no like they will give you a task and you have to do it. It is all about no like problem solving, no like or no like expressing your skills, or no like inputting your skills on something and you're creating something new. So even candidates who are not selected often share positive feedback about the fairness and professionalism of the process. So what was the impact? Google's strong employer brand and positive candidate experience consistently help it attract, engage, and retain high quality talent, reinforcing its position as an employer of choice. Then is legal and ethical issues in hiring. Any company cannot go with no like recruiting as it likes. There are many things to know like comply into. So compliance with labor laws ensures fair wages, working conditions, and lawful employment practices. Anti-discrimination laws promote equal opportunity regardless of gender, age, caste, disability, or background. That's why no like any candidate no like globally wherever no they are no like located, everyone can no like work in the same platform or in the same organization. Ethical hiring requires unbiased screening, fair interviews, and merit based selection. Transparency in job descriptions and hiring decisions builds candidates trust, and responsible hiring protects employers reputation and supports a diverse and inclusive workforce. Let's see an example. Uber. So Uber had no like many problems no with respect to employee hiring. They were actually no like alligated. They were no like convicted. Okay, so they were no like there was a um, what do you say no like many acquisitions no like I mean many implications no like happened against this Uber. So what was the reason? Allegations of gender discrimination and bias in hiring and promotions were raised by the employees. Lack of proper compliance with anti-discrimination and workplace ethics policies damaged the trust of the company. Multiple lawsuits and investigations highlighted gaps in ethical recruitment and HR governance, and the company faced reputational damage, leadership resignations, and costly legal settlements. So, this is the consequence. Okay, if you are not following the law, if you're not sticking to the no, like the compliance thing, so many consequences, no, like there is negative consequences may happen. So what happened? Uber suffered financial losses, public backlash, loss of employer brand value, and difficulty attracting diverse talent. The case highlighted how ignoring legal and ethical hiring practices can lead to long-term organizational and reputational harm. Strong compliance with labor laws and ethical hiring is not optional, it is critical for sustainable growth, credibility, and employer trust. And Uber no like operating in India, so they too faced no like severe backlash. The first being no like the employees, that is the drivers of the cabs, no like whoever has no like have contracted with Uber. So they weren't paid fair enough. No, like whatever as a commuter, when we pay to a Uber driver, no, like a part of it goes to Uber, and no, like a percentage of it goes to the actual cab driver. Okay. So, but the Uber didn't pay, no, like enough. Whatever have been promised to these cab drivers, they have it has not been paid. So that was no, like it created a lot of problems. And the second thing is no, the frequency of the cabs, no, like and discrimination in, like they saw within the with the employees, the gender discrimination or discrimination based on, no, like religion. So it turned out, no, like created a huge fuss, no, huge problem, huge issues, no, with Uber, no, like in the past 2 3 years back, during the time of COVID especially, no, like this happened. So what happened? Employee, the brand, no, it loses its value. The brand loses its recognition in the industry. So then is use of technology in acquisition. So what are the technology the HR department uses in acquiring the candidates? The first one being the ATS, that is application tracking system. Many of you would be like knowing about this. So it streamlines job postings, resumes, and hiring workflows. AI powered tools assist in resume screening and skill matching, reducing time to hire. Online assessments and video interviews enable remote scalable recruitment. Data analytics supports better hiring decisions through predictive insights, and automation enhances candidate communication and improves overall hiring experience. So other technologies are no, like big data, AI, and analytics, using HR analytics, no. So these are reshaping recruitment by enabling smarter, faster, and more data-driven hiring decisions. So these technologies, it helps the organization for identifying the right talent, it reduces the bias and predict the hiring success while enhancing efficiency and candidate experience. So what happens is this AI powered tools, it automates the resume screening and shortlists the candidates based on skills and job fit. And that's why, like nowadays we could hear the terms, like ATS preferred resume, or ATS worth resumes. So that's those kind of terms, no, we tend to hear. That is no, like reshaping your resume or rephrasing your resume with the proper phrases or with the proper words, so that no, your application gets selected in the AI screening, ATS screening. Okay, so these are the no new trends. So big data analyzes large volumes of candidate information from multiple sources, that is through job portals, through social media, and through other assessments as well. Predictive analysis forecast candidates' performance, retention, and hiring outcomes. And data driven insights help reduce unconscious bias and improve fair hiring practices. And recruitment analytics optimize time to hire, cost per hire, and talent equity. So with this analytics, no, easily you can no, like get the all the information about when is the right time to hire, how many people you have to hire, for what position you have to hire, what should be their salary, what should be their qualification, and everything. Cost per hire, how much the total cost of the recruitment process would be, and for per person, how much the cost would be, their training cost and everything, and the talent quality. So diversity and inclusion in acquisition. So this is in talent acquisition. It focuses on attracting, selecting, and retaining people from varied backgrounds, varied perspectives, and varied abilities. So inclusive hiring practices, it not only promotes fairness and equal opportunity, but it also drives innovation, a better decision making, and stronger organizational performance. So inclusive hiring, it expands the talent pool by reaching diverse communities and underrepresented groups. That is, there are no like many countries, no, it's not like a developing countries. So you could give opportunity, your company could give opportunity to those upcoming talents, no, in those countries, like no, like countries from like a few African countries, or countries from no Southeast Asia. So they are not like developing countries, and there are many candidates, pool of candidates, no, who are no like in require of the like an opportunity, no, to showcase their skills. So to support them, to support their economy, no, like you can no like come up with the recruitment of and selection of no those candidates, no top talents from those diverse communities and underrepresented groups. High-speed job descriptions and structured interviews support the fair candidate evaluation. And this diversity and inclusion practices, it enhances creativity, collaboration, and problem solving within teams. Because the teams are not like they are not just not the people or the not team members who are from same community or who are from same religion or who are from no like same location. They are from no different locations who belongs to different cultures, different race, religion, everything completely different. So many things could be like shared among with them. Use of inclusive HR policies and diverse hiring panels promotes equity. Strong D&I commitment strengthens employer brand and long-term business success. Example is Microsoft. The company uses inclusive job descriptions and accessible recruitment platforms for candidates with disabilities. That's a highlight of this organization. Diverse interview panels are encouraged to reduce unconscious bias. Microsoft it actively recruits from underrepresented groups through partnership programs, through campus programs and community initiatives. And data and analytics are used to track diversity metrics and improve hiring outcomes. So, what is the impact on this? Microsoft inclusive hiring approach has strengthened the innovation and employee engagement and employer brand while creating a workforce that reflects diverse perspectives and global communities. So this inclusive hiring, it is not just about compliance, but it is all about a strategic advantage that drives talent quality, creativity, and sustainable growth. Because candidates know they are from different, diversified backgrounds. So, no, like you will get hell lot of no like innovative ideas no from those top talents. Then comes the onboarding and induction management. How do you manage this? So pre-boarding activities, it prepares new hires before their first day. Clear role clarity, their structured induction reduce the yearly confusion. So though they would have known about the company, its culture and everything, but the from the company point of view, from the company side, if the HR department could brief to brief about the their roles, responsibilities, and know all about the company's working culture, it would be easy for the candidate to understand the overall factors about the company. Cultural orientation, it helps employees align with organizational values. Mentoring and buddy systems support faster social integration. There are many what do you say events or ideas done conducted by the HR departments or conducted by the senior candidates, senior employees in the organization for welcoming the freshers into the organization. There may be some they may take them to somewhere to a new place or to somewhere, and they socially interact with each other. And there are buddy system there is another concept called buddy system, to become friendly with those new hires and everything. So continuous feedback during initial months improves retention and performance. So many companies are example for this. Accenture. So what does it do? It uses a structured digital onboarding program that begins even before the joining of the candidate. So here the new hires receive a role clarity, their learning paths and cultural orientation through virtual platforms itself. Buddy and mentoring systems, it supports the smooth integration. So what is the impact? Faster productivity and high yearly engagement about the new employees. Because even before they join the company, once they have been recruited and selected, even before their onboarding, so complete information about the company, about the culture, about the work, about the process, everything is given to the employee. So another example is Zappos, focuses strongly on cultural induction alongside job training. New hires are immersed in company values, customer-centric mindset, and teamwork. So it offers a culture fit reinforcement program during onboarding. So it is like a simulation program. You do the work at the same time you learn. So what is the impact? So strong cultural alignment and lower yearly attrition. Then is the Tata Consultancy Services. It runs large-scale induction programs combining technical training and organizational values across locations. And across all the locations, the training program is one and the same. Emphasizes ethics, teamwork, and long-term career development and blended learning for consistent onboarding. So what is the impact? Seamless integration of thousands of new hires annually with strong retention. So, employer value proposition. This is like a new term in the industry. So, it defines a unique set of benefits, values, cultures, and experiences an organization offers its employees in return for their skills and commitment. So, a clearly communicated EVP, that is employer value proposition, it helps attract the right talent, strengthen employee engagement, and improve long-term retention. So EVP reflects company culture, values, and purpose. So if you want me to give my no suggestion about like employee value proposition, I would like give a mark or a grade system for all these things of a company. The benefits, what they give, the values, their work culture. The experience I have got, the project I have worked in, the about my superiors. For each and every factor, I could give my justification. So this is employer value proposition. Clear communication of rewards, growth opportunities, and benefits attracts quality talent. Strong EVP builds emotional connection and employee loyalty. Authentic EVP improves employer branding and candidate trust. A well defined EVP reduces attrition and supports sustainable workforce growth. So, example is Netflix. It is well known example for strong employer value proposition. Netflix. So here EVP is built around freedom and responsibility, emphasizing the trust, autonomy, and high performance. So there is always a transparent communication in the company culture through its famous culture deck sets clear expectation. Competitive compensations are given to the employees. There is a flexibility in work and empowerment. It attracts a top performing talent. Employees are trusted to make decisions, reinforcing accountability and into innovation. So, what is the impact of this? So, Netflix attracts high caliber professionals who align with its culture, experiences high engagement, and retains talent that thrives in a performance driven environment. So, a clearly defined and authentically communicated EVP helps organizations attract the right talent, not just one more talent, while driving engagement and retention. Now, these social media platforms like LinkedIn or the org, it actually allows you to give your employer value proposition, give your EVP, of your past company. You can actually rate your past company, your experience working in your past company. You can rate anything about it. You can if you want to give good remarks about it, you can give, or if you want to give bad remarks, you can give. So every good mark add value to that company's, your past company's EVP. Every good remark or every 5-star rating or whatever it is, so whatever you're giving in a positive form, it adds value, it adds weightage to your ex-employer's EVP. The challenges, what are the challenges in acquisition? Let's see. Skill shortages make it difficult to find job-ready and future-ready talent. High attrition increases hiring cost and disrupts workforce stability. So though these top talents are attracted towards the high positions in the top management, still there is a vulnerability, because they may tend to easily switch on to other organization or a competitors organization, if they feel the perks or their incentives or the benefits they get from so that is little more slightly higher in the other organization. Intense competition forces employers to differentiate through culture and benefits. Generational shifts demand flexible work models and purpose driven roles, and adapting recruitment strategies is essential for sustainable talent acquisition. So even in talent acquisition there is a disadvantage of like skill shortages, attrition rates, competition, and adapting to generational shifts. So examples, like Google, Amazon, Infosys, here and all skill shortages, like have happened, especially in the field of AI, cloud computing, and cyber security. Since these are no like new terms, new things to learn, there is no like still there is a no like skill shortage no in these areas. So now this generation, they are no like they are keen into learning these. The what do you say no like these new things, that is AI, cloud computing, big data analytics, and everything, cyber security. So maybe no like in another 2 3 years, I think these companies will be no like they will be fulfilled with the the talents who are no like who has just passed out of the college or university after acquiring degrees or no like post graduation degrees in these fields. High competition for niche talent leads to aggressive hiring and counter offers, and companies invest heavily in upskilling and employer branding. So, what is the impact? Increased hiring cost and longer time to fill critical roles. Then is the startups, that is Byju's, Flipkart. These people know like have faced severe backlashes. So why? Because high attrition rate due to fast growth, pressure, and market uncertainty. Many people know like many candidates, many employees know like have come out of these companies, no, and struggle to retain talent against established brands offering stability and benefits. So, what is the impact? Frequent rehiring happens and disruption in team continuity happens.
digital.
Let me mute this person. Okay, done. Okay. So then is retail service sector like Walmart, hospitality chains. Challenges in managing generational shifts, that is especially Gen Z expectations. So many candidates know like many new hires know who belongs to this new generational category. So they are not okay with no like shifts or being no working for long hours and all. So that is the no like a backlash phase. Demand for flexible schedules, meaningful work, and quick growth no like it requires. So what is the impact? Organizations redesign recruitment messaging and work models to stay relevant. So finally, what are the future trends in acquisition? What are the future trends? Growth of the gig economy, access to flexible on-demand talent, remote and global hiring. It expands the talent pool beyond the geographical boundaries. AI-driven interviewing improves screening efficiency and candidate matching. Strategic workforce planning aligns future skills needs with business goals. And data and analytics, it supports proactive, future-ready talent decisions. So the future of the acquisition management, it is being shaped by flexibility, technology, and data-driven workforce strategy. And all the organizations are moving beyond traditional hiring. They have now like eliminated the traditional hiring to embrace agile talent models, digital recruitment tools, and proactive workforce planning to stay competitive in a rapidly changing job market. So we have many examples for this. Upwork, Fever, not Fever, Fiber, yeah, Fiber. So these platforms, no, it allows even the no freelancers or no like part-time employees, no, to give their projects to no, to give their work, no, to them and get paid for that. So, to hire freelancers and project based professionals globally, and companies use gig talent for specialized skills, short term projects, and rapid scaling. So, they offer a project to you. So, you do the project. It may be for no like few days, or it may be for few hours, or no like few weeks. And once a project is done, you get paid for it. So, you have no hell lot of projects no in these networking platforms. Then is the GitLab, that is a remote hiring model. It operates as a fully remote company, hiring talent across countries and time zones. Recruitment focuses on skills, self management, and digital collaboration. So, what is the impact? Access to a global talent pool and strong employee satisfaction. This is just like no LinkedIn. Then comes the Unilever AI in hiring. Uses AI-driven tools and digital interviews to screen candidates and assess the skills, and gamified assessments and analytics reduce bias and improve hiring efficiency. So no discrimination will happen. So what is the impact? Faster hiring cycles and data-driven talent decisions happen. So this is what is happening now in the HR industry for acquiring top talents for their top management for strategic decision making. Okay, so yeah, let's stop here, and I'll stay here for another 2-3 more minutes. If you have any doubt, you can ask.
Ma'am, what's gig economy?
Uh, did anyone ask something?
Yes, ma'am. What's gig economy? What's the meaning of gig economy?
Gig economy. Is that what you're asking?
Yes, ma'am.
See, gig economy means no, it's not as a full-time job opportunity. Usually, company recruits people for full-time job opportunity, right? These gig economy means no uh, opportunities for short-term projects or opportunities for freelancers. So it's always no like short-term. You're not a permanent employee of the company. So there is a project available. It can be, the project can be, like given by an university. It can be, from an individual, or it can be from a company. You can do the project, like you can take up the project, finish the project, and submit it online. You get paid for it. It may be for number of hours you have worked on the project or number of hours you have worked on the process. So that's what you called as gig economy. It's not a full-time employment opportunity, but no, it gives a good opportunity for freelancers and no like project people who are working on small-time projects.
Yeah, mom, it's look like a casual employee.
Uh, there is no, there is nothing called a casual employee. Either you're a full-time employee or a part-time employee or a contractual employee or a freelancer. That's it.
Okay, mom, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so Hassan asked can you repeat EVP, please? So employer value proposition. It is the value you give to your previous employer or to your existing employer. Okay, you're certifying them, no? You're giving your opinion whether the workplace is worth to work or not, or your feedback about your previous employer, your feedback about your present employer. How was your work culture, or how is your work culture? The benefits you get working here. Is this a good learning platform for the new candidates? So all these things, no, you give a feedback about no your company, whether it's a current company or your previous company. So that's called employer value proposition. It may be like on different factors. You may like give feedback on their culture or the work environment, or about the top management, or about your managers or supervisors, the middle level people, or it could be about the work itself, it could be about the project, it could be about your the what do you say, the benefits, the salary you got from your previous company, the incentives, whatever it is, no, whatever you have, no, the feedback about your previous company, you can give your feedback. There are many platforms available for giving your feedback on these companies, so you can give it. So that's called employer value proposition. So it encourages the other candidates, no, to apply for a particular company. Say for example, if 100 employees, ex-employees of a company gives a good feedback about their the previous company, obviously the company would get a good a name in the industry or in the in that particular field. So it encourages the other candidates, new talents, to apply to that company, to go for the company. Clear? That's how EVP helps.
Welcome, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Anything else? Okay, so yeah, thanks for attending. We will meet in another session. So happy weekend to you and happy new year. Bye.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.